Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Vannin and today we are back in Satisfactory. We had a week off last week from Satisfactory as was struggling in terms of time, so we are now back in Satisfactory. Now, the last video that we did which was building that down there. So building the coal factory. I ended up having to build another one, and basically I kind of just started to play around with bits and pieces, just trying to figure out how the game works. So it might look like there's been an awful lot done, but effectively I'm just figuring out how you build in this game, and bits and pieces like that. There's gonna be like wholesale changes. This game is very, very different to a lot of other sort of games. You kind of learn a load of bits and pieces, and you learn like new things to craft and stuff like that. You know, I've unlocked all sorts of bits and pieces through doing research in the game. So using this thing here, which is really linear, it literally tells you to, you know, go and make some things, and you learn new bits and pieces like Caterium. I've unlocked a load of stuff. I've completed all of that bits, so I can now make parachutes. There's other bits and pieces for us to do. You know, I've done the power slugs and stuff, and that's just by wandering around in the game and going and looking for stuff. Over in here you can now make like rebar guns and this thing that's in my hand, the Xenobasher. But boy, could I have used this in that video where I kept on dying. I'm not really going to show you round what I've built, because effectively I'm gonna tear everything down. As one of the things with this game is the learning curve of you build something up, you then unlock something new, and then you realize that you need to tear it down. So, I mean, I've got a Caterium factory over there, just moving Caterium up to here. I've got copper going here. And I've got copper coming into all of these bits to make different bits and pieces. And we're ready to move to the next stage, and I've actually held off from moving to the next stage, completing phase 2. You can see I've put all of the bits into the sky elevator in preparation for when I started to record again. I've had a bit of an explore around. If I bounce my way over here, you can see over in the distance there's like a rampway going up, and up there is actually 3 pure coal nodes. And I plan on actually doing like a full build of a really big coal power plant up there. And then these two down here will then be able to come offline, and I'll be able to utilize the coal from here to expand the steel factory. So we have steel over there. There's trucks in this game. So there's little tractors, and there's like eventually there's bigger trucks in the game. And down where my reticle is, just down there, it's called the docking station. I can actually have trucks. So where I have something very, very dirty and agricultural and pretty nasty, where I'm bringing up the steel stuff up here, as opposed to, you know, bringing stuff further down. I'm bringing the steel bits and pieces, which is not particularly like optimized in any shape or form. I'm bringing that up here. So it might look like there's like a big leap forwards, but actually there's really not. You know, I've built up some bits and pieces, but effectively what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to unlock stuff from the shop so that I can actually then start to build nice things. So you can see I've unlocked bits and pieces. Going to be able to unlock lights soon, and you know, signs, so I can get all the signs done. I've unlocked all of the different walls, and then hypertubes are going to be something soon. Foundations, I've unlocked a few, you know, quite a bit of these, so that we can then start making really nice bases. See, I've started to work on the principle of, or the idea of being able to make roads, so that I can truck things to different areas, and that's what I've just been playing with and trying to figure out how things work, in order to move things around. So let's run over and go and turn in the complete phase 2, and then see what happens when we do that. We seal it. So that sends that off. Right, we now need to go back to the hub. Because that then should unlock new things for us to be able to learn. So here we now, oil processing. So we can now do oil extractor, refineries. Okay, industrial, adaptive control unit, computers, trucks. Here you go, see? So we've got trucks, manufacturers, packaged water, packaged oil, packaged fuel, industrial fuel buffer, whatever that is. Packager, okay. Gas mask, okay. So, oh right, we can make a better version of coal. Interesting. What's in tier 6? Fuel generator. Jetpack. Oh, nice. Oh, trains. Oh, pipeline 2. Okay, so we need to be able to get plastics on the go so that we can then unlock this pipeline pump and also the pipeline Mark II, as that will allow us to transport more water or liquid, more fluids, because the build that I have planned for coal will require more, but then we have got oil, so will that allow us to maybe use oil as a way of doing stuff? Maybe fuel generator. Okay. Maybe we'll just go straight to that. That'll leave us more coal then maybe to do other stuff. Okay. So we need 500 of those, 100 of those, and we need to make some motors. Okay. Well, I'm going to go and get all of these bits done, and then we will do that, and then we'll be able to then scan for crude oil, and then we can then go and see what we can do in terms of doing oil. Alright, so let's select that. And stick those bits in. And then we need pipes, concrete, and then we need the motor. Okay, right. I'll bring you guys back in a bit. So, whilst we're just waiting on the last bit, which is the steel tubes, I thought I'd, whilst we were over here, I may as well show you sort of what my kind of plan is, but it won't end up looking like this, and you'll get to see the build and stuff. So this is like a roadway, so I'm kind of just trying to like lay out where I would like want to, you know, put factories and, you know, maybe storage facilities and stuff. So I laid out some foundations just over there. That's that rampway up the top there, where there's a load of pure coal. Down there is coal, which is feeding the second power plant there. And then there is coal on the inside of here, and there is iron ore up there. So this is a truck station, so the truck would like come in here, and then it would pick up from here. You have your intakes here, and like outtakes and stuff like that, and here's where they would pick up fuel. So the truck itself will, every single time it stops, will always have fuel. So, you know, you get your truck stopped to then take your produce from this factory onto somewhere else. What I would like to do is like have it picking up, maybe going to my central storage place, which I'll do a central storage place, and I will also incorporate the space elevatory thing. Probably won't be up there. Here we are waiting on steel tubes to fulfill this bit, so then we can learn about oil. So this building here, if I bring down, you've got assemblers here, or constructors here, taking the steel ingots and turning them into various bits and pieces. And out here you have a foundries, and they are taking the coal and the iron and turning it into steel. Down the bottom here we have all of our cabling work, or belt work. So there's the coal, and then coming in, oh wait, more coal. That might actually speed up the whole process. Huh. I didn't have something going. Huh, there we go. I'm glad I showed you guys now. So yeah, we've got the iron coming in, and then it splits here into the 3 bits and pieces. I'm starting to learn that you need to sort of like have your factories like split up, and you have layers specifically dedicated to do all of your cabling, or not cabling, belt work and stuff. And then that allows you to then have a much cleaner sort of thing like this, where you've just got stuff coming up, plugging straight into it. And here you've got me then taking two lots and merging it, because that's how much this needed for that particular recipe, and so forth and so on. So there's a lot to learn in this game, and I suppose if you don't care about how things look and things like that, and you could blitz through this game really quickly, I reckon. But if you care about how you want things to look, and things like that, and that's why I've been you know, doing the all of the different tickets, so that I can get the different bits and pieces. Like we've got, this is like an asphalt look, and then we've got concrete and all sorts of other bits and pieces, and glass. So the build I'm going to do probably next episode, or there, yeah, up on the top of there, is in order to get silica, so that we can make glass, because this game you can do some really cool things with sort of different shapes and glass and different things cutting through it and all sorts of really cool stuff. So not these boxes that you see that I've been building so far, but yeah, something that can look really cool and also be really functional, and that's very much the type of thing that I really enjoy. So I'll bring you guys back. I mean, we need another 300 of these, and I don't have enough things to say, I don't think, for waiting around for 300. Also as well, this would then end up meaning the video was about 2 hours long of me just chunnering on. So I'll bring you guys back once we've got those bits and pieces, and then we can go and then find some oil and then figure out what we need to do from there. So bring you guys back in a minute. Right, so we now have the steel stuff. There we go. Hit the big red button.
Milestone
and then
reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery. Caution. This is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
okay, so oil. Ooh, 600 meters. Oh, hello. So 600 meters that way, we have oil. Right. Okay. Just over there. Let me just drop down there without like dying. Yeah, we can. Right, well, I've been meaning to come over here for a while, but I was avoiding it because of that thing there and those there. I just had the little zappery thing, but the old Xeno basher here I should be able to handle this dude. Oh, this spiffy dude. I was able to handle him quite easily. Well. I'll pick up this stuff. I'm one of them. Right. I've just made a bunch of these. Well, I don't have any room. So... just make the ordinary ones. Get up here. Apparently fall back down again. Like that. Right. Repairs needed. I just need a rotor, do I? Okay. Ah, needs 10 megawatts as well. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem. Power. Power line. Right. Let's open this up. What have we got? We've got a hard drive, but we've got stuff in our inventory. That is very much in the way. What have we got 1,000,000 of? Get rid of that, and get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Now I've got the hard drive. Right you are. So that's the crash sites. They ask for different things. Sometimes it's power, sometimes it's other stuff. Pick up those motors now. Right, so where's the crude oil? Over there. Right you are then. More stuff chasing me. Crude oil, crude oil. I don't even know what it's going to look like. I'd imagine black. Black and oily. Oh, hello. These things are often around. Hello. Found oil. Seem to guard. Right, so production oil refinery. We need some of them. Right. Well, okay. We've found oil. We know where it is. We can start the oil process. So it looks like we've got some things to build and some stuff to kill. You running away from? Oh, I'm gonna die. Back here. Where'd you go? They are returned. Aha. Oh, we've got more crude oil. Awesome. He was guarding the oil. Right. We've got one crude oil there. Got another one there. That's a normal. And this one is another impure. Right. Well, base is there. We are here. I'm sure it said there was some more. There is. There's more just on the other side of there. So, next episode. Do oil. Do the silica stuff. And then we'll start making up. We'll find ourselves a location to do to make like a main hub. Somewhere that we can put the space elevator-y thing, and we can make like a main storage around it. And I'm pretty sure I saw trains in amongst that. And yeah, we could have like a train system to ferry stuff into the main hub and bits and things. Right. Well, that sounds like a plan. So, next episode, oil stuff thing over there that makes the glass, and then we can then start planning out where we're going to make the main thing. Well, if you like the episode, give us a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you get notified when I make any new content. And until next time, guys, take care.